Today we're exploring two epic San Diego waterfalls, Cedar Creek Falls, whoa, and Three Sisters Falls. Whoa! But first, I had to pick up the homie Kiya, who will be joining us on this week's adventure.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Now with our long day ahead of us, you already know we gotta get started with some hash browns.
Thank you.
And sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwiches. Obviously, coffee.
Oh my god, yeah they are.
Ugh. Well, after God knows how many hours stuck in the car, we've arrived at our destination, the Cedar Creek Falls Trailhead. Woo! Special note, don't just type in Cedar Creek Falls and click directions, because it'll bring you down some crazy ass road in the middle of nowhere and you won't know where the heck you are. Instead, when you go to all trails, just click direction and it'll bring you here, where I am now. Anyway, it's beautiful. The sun's come up. It's blue skies. Let's have a great time. I'm gonna get ready and get suited up. Well, here we are at the start of the Cedar Creek Falls Trailhead. We're looking at about 5.5 miles round trip. Now, for this hike, a permit is required. I assume most of the time they'd have the people here ready to check the permits, but it looks like we're just a little early. But we have the permit on our phone, so we're good. We're gonna get a move on, start this hike. How are you feeling, Kiya?
Feeling scared, but feeling ready.
Ready, there we go. Slow and steady wins the race.
Hell yeah, I love it.
Cedar Creek Falls, 3 miles.
So pretty.
So on these hikes, they have these markers that are basically like heat advisory turnaround points. And they got this nice little bench, you know? You're tired, you're about to pass out, you know, you need to turn around. Well, okay, here, have a seat first. Number 2. Yeah, for instance, so this is kind of interesting. Most cellular carriers do not work beyond this point. So they use these as different marks to tell you certain things about the hike. But we're cruising. I mean, like it says, 3 miles down easy, 3 miles up difficult. We're on the easy portion, chilling. We're gonna keep it moving. Number 3, halfway to the falls. Feeling good. Number 4. Hey, all right, our first stream crossing. Here we go. As you can see, we've reached our second of 3 creek crossings.
It's lit.
I'm just looking at this water and getting hyped that I'm about to get fully submerged in this water in like half a mile. I mean, it's not like super hot, but it's hot enough that I can't wait to be inside of a waterfall again. Third creek crossing. That's how you know we're getting close to the waterfall.
Okay, I made it.
Well, we've made it to the falls. It's not flowing like crazy, but it's still incredibly pretty. And I can't wait to get up in this water. Let's climb back down and hop in. I'm looking at this water like I'm about to jump in, and there's fish all over the place. Can you see those? Dude, this is a time.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! Oh!
Fucking flip.
Yeah, there we go.
How was it?
It was fun.
Oh!
Sciences?
No, it was sick. You feel like you're flying. First waterfall of the day, Cedar Creek Falls, complete. Next, we're off to Three Sisters. Damn, that shit's pretty. Look at those fish. After a grueling 3 miles back to the car, 3 miles uphill, we've made it. How you feeling?
Tired, but I did it.
She didn't think she could do it. She had all this talk about how, I did Runyon and I'm a slow hiker. I could barely keep up with her. But we're gonna move straight to the car. I'll tell you about our next step when we get there. Ugh. All right, Cedar Creek Falls in the bag. Let's celebrate with some half and half. You know, one of the interesting things about this hike, similar to the Three Sisters Fall, which we'll be doing next, is that you hike down to the falls, hang out at the falls, have a good time, and then you have to hike up and out. So typically, you know, you work hard, get the reward of the payoff at the end, and then it's easy cruising the way home. This flips the script on that. Super easy to get down, much more difficult to get up. We both handled it without any breaks, mind you. And we're feeling good. And now we are on our way to the Julian Cafe and Bakery, home of the giant buckaroo burrito featuring scrambled eggs, cheddar cheese, and your choice of 2 ingredients served with home fries. I cannot be more excited. Also, for those of you that watched 2 weeks ago when I went to Stoddard Canyon Falls and dropped my phone in a waterfall, that'll never happen again because I got a bungee cable and an OtterBox phone case. So if I drop it, it just goes like this. Let's get burritos. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so we're driving and we just drove past the cutest donkey I've ever seen in my life. It was like 3 feet tall. Anyway, but it reminded me that I didn't tell you guys about what we saw on the trail. We saw a big ass snake on the trail. This has got to be the biggest snake I've ever seen outside of a zoo in my life. Kiya noticed it first.
Okay, so I was walking right, and I saw it, and I said, ooh, it's pretty, it's black and red. And I said, ooh, black and red is probably not good. I got scared.
That's the type of thing that there's probably a rhyme about, like, hey, if the snake's black and red, you finna be dead. Ugh. Well, we've arrived in the little town of Julian, and this place is adorable. Look at this. Look at this liquor store. You ever seen a liquor store like that? We're going to that cafe over there. But, I don't know, it's like an old Western town. I don't know, I love this. Let's get food. I need food now. Built in 1872, burned in 1957, restored in 1978. Julian Cafe and Bakery. You see, because we're at the Julian Bakery and Cafe, I found it was important for me to get an apple cider, which is the staple of the area. So it's practically a running joke at this point that every time I try and get a breakfast burrito or make plans to get a breakfast burrito, they're already serving lunch and the burrito's not available. So we got this burger. We kind of got some chili with cornbread. And we're about to chow down because we got another big, like 5-6 mile round trip hike down into a canyon, up and out later. So I'm gonna eat this and I'll holler at you. All right, well, our meal, delicious, 10 out of 10, could not be more satisfied. Now we're gonna check out the local candy shop, get a little snicky snack before we go on this epic hike. Feeling good, I'm feeling refreshed. I wish I still drank soda, because you know those candy shops, they have those really cool, like, artisanal sodas. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
They've got like tons of funky flavors. They've got like banana flavored sodas.
All that shit. It's like literally a cave. You'll see, it's a cave.
Whoa, the candy mine?
Ah, careful.
Oh, almost just tripped.
Here. Yeah, look.
Oh, this is cool. Guys, we're going mining. This is me and the boys on our 2-week Minecraft phase.
Oh shit.
Okay, so candy mine, real thing. I also got a milkshake. I just hiked for 5 hours. I want a milkshake. Don't blame me. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna drink this milkshake. We're gonna hike another 5 miles, and we're gonna have a great time. How you feeling, Kiya?
I am a little bit scared for this next one, but I'm ready.
There we go. Also, I definitely want to come back to Julian and do a full video because this little town is adorable, and I found out there's a really cool gold mine that you can take a tour of, and it just seems like a vibe. So we'll be back here, I promise. Anyway, see you at the trail. Oh. Guys, best part of every hike has got to be the cows. Look at them. Look at how many there are. They're just hanging out. Think about what life would be to be a cow. You just graze and hang out with your boys and just eat grass. Oh, yes. Someday I'm gonna own cows. I'm gonna have a ranch. I'm gonna have a homestead. And we're gonna have all sorts of animals. We're gonna have cows, goats, sheep, horses, chickens, a dog. It's gonna be amazing. All right, for the next 11 miles, we're on a bumpy ass dirt road. 4-wheel drive recommended, but probably not required. This is based off reviews I've read online. We'll see, I'll update you if it gets crazy. All right, so we've been cruising for a bruising for the past like 9 miles, and I don't know where the fudge we are, and it says we gotta go this way.
What the hell?
You know what? There's a sign. I'm gonna go read the sign.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's signs over here too. Well, there's signs over here. I'm gonna look at them. Long story short, the sign over there was like, don't do this without high clearance and 4x4, which means it's not where I'm trying to go. But I think this is actually where I'm trying to go right here. Let's see. Let's see. Saddleback Trail. Well, that doesn't look right. Let's look at the map on our phone. I'm lost. I might be lost. Okay, so remember a second ago I was like 4x4 was suggested, not required? We'll see how legit that is when we make our way down this. Okay, update. We just picked up some stragglers.
Yes.
Long story short, they parked their car and followed the wrong trail, which led to where I parked my car. And now we're going off an extreme 4x4 off-road road right here. And we're gonna make our way back to the falls, where we're gonna all get to the falls together, and it'll be great.
We're determined. Oh shit. We're getting there.
All right, so we finally made it to the actual parking lot for the hike after going like 3 miles off-road with our new friends from the fake parking lot to the real parking lot. Here we go. We got 4 miles round trip ahead of us, only like 1,000 feet of elevation. It's downhill, then uphill. We're gonna go swimming. We're gonna have a great time. Let's get going.
I guess we'll find out.
This way. They're kind of hard to see, but the waterfalls are right over there. That's where we're going. About a mile and a half, 2 miles till we get there. So while this hike is about a mile and a half shorter than the Cedar Creek Falls hike, it is much steeper and much rockier. But we are making our way. We're in great time and we're almost to the falls. I'll see you there. Well, fellas, after 2 miles downhill, whole bunch of rocks and almost rolled ankles, we are here. And it goes up like 2-3 levels. Kiya, you good? Kiya just fell down.
I'm gonna stay here for a second.
So the homies are hanging down there, but I want to make my way up to the upper falls, so I'm gonna hike on up and see what it looks like. Is this not the way? You guys went up and around?
Oh yeah, dude. We went down like this.
Whoa! As we already know, I'm not very good at walking around barefoot, but I just jumped off that rock and I feel amazing. Now I'm gonna go put up my shoes and calm down and check in on Kiya and the homies, because they must be wondering if I'm alive or dead right now after jumping off the rock. And I have made it back to the homies, alive and well. We're thoroughly enjoying the waterfall.
Hey.
Anyway, we're making our way back to the whip after this exceptional journey. We've got 2 miles uphill to go and then a long drive back to Hollywood, but I'll see you back in the car. Ugh. Second sick-ass hike in the bag. Three Sisters Falls finished. You already know I need some half-a-half.
Really? I need my sanity back. I need sleep.
Don't even listen to her. She was talking about, oh, I only hike Runyon. She did nearly 10 miles today like it was nothing.
Okay, not like it was nothing. I did huff and puff a little bit.
Like it was nothing.
I did huff and puff a little bit.
And it was just a great day. Oh, super important. When you drive to the Three Sisters Falls Trailhead,
Oh my God.
make sure you're taking the real dirt road, because there's 2 dirt roads, and 1 dirt road is normal for 11 miles, and then it becomes a 4x4 only 3, like, crazy mountain road, and that's what we took by accident when we ran into our new friends. Don't take that road, take the normal road.
Yeah.
We're gonna exit on the normal road. We're gonna get iced coffee somewhere. I'm gonna bring her home. I'm gonna drive like 2.5 hours to my home, and then I'm gonna sleep for the next like 24 hours. I'll holler at you. Look guys, I'm sorry, it's just the highlight every time. I fucking love cows. Okay, so out of nowhere, it started coming down like crazy. Fortunately, we're only like 5 minutes away from Kiya's, so hopefully I'll be out of these random mountain roads soon.
Watch
But big puddle.
Here. Oh shit. Whoa, the lightning. Okay. Bye.
Ugh. It's been a day. You know what I need? Ugh. Panda Express. I'm starving. This is my favorite post-adventure meal. Rice, orange chicken, kung pao chicken, with a pomegranate something something drink. Oh my God. I'm beat. And my apartment's still a mess from last week's video. However, I am in a phenomenal mood because I had an exceptional day. Fellas, this was another one for the books. Let me give you guys some tips and tricks so you don't make the same mistakes I did, because it was, well, an adventurous day, to say the least. Our first stop of the day was Cedar Creek Falls, our first of 2 waterfalls. This is pretty easy. It's, you hike down in, and then you hike back up out. It's a real gradual decline of switchbacks before you get to a couple stream crossings, and then you're at the falls. Real chill, super fun cliff diving, water's not too cold. Falls weren't flowing super strong, but it was still really cool to see. The hike back up was fine. We didn't have to take any breaks. It was real chill. On to the next. Our second stop of the day was the Three Sisters Falls. Now, the biggest piece of advice I have for you, because it could have ruined our entire trip, is there's 2 dirt roads that lead to the Three Sisters Falls. One kind of from the right, one kind of from the left. We took the one from the right, and for 10 miles, it's just chill dirt road, and then there's 3 miles of the gnarliest 4x4 off-road side of a mountain cliff. If another car comes, you'd be fucked. Like, there's just no way to do it, right? We made it through by the skin of our teeth, is that a phrase? And we met some new friends along the way, so it all worked out. On our way back, we took the actual trail, which was much easier. So I don't know if Google Maps was acting up or something, but check to make sure you're going the right way to the parking and not taking a Forest Service road. My other major tip is there's 3 Sisters Falls. So it's 1, 2, 3 falls. The hike kind of drops you off at the second falls, and then there's the fall to the first falls, which is the natural water slide. Not really good to do right now. It's not flowing enough, and the water's not very deep at the bottom. And then the third falls. So I'm kind of doing it as if you're looking at it from the front. I'm the waterfall. Anyway, this is like life or death situation advice. There are 2 ways you can go up. If you're looking at the waterfall, you can go up to the left to climb up to the third fall, or you can go up to the right to climb up to the third fall. Whatever you do, do not climb up to the left. It's super dangerous. Multiple people have died, I found out later. I did it without realizing, and I was okay, but barely. And if you're gonna go to the third fall to go jump in the water and do cliff jumping like I did, definitely take the right side, which is how I got down. and it was really easy. Dogs were doing it. I met a really nice dog named Chicken. Great name for a dog. And I don't know, those are the 2 main tips. Other highlights included the town of Julian. If you're going to Three Sisters Falls for the day, definitely do a pit stop in Julian. Stop at the cafe and bakery, get some apple cider, get a slice of pie. That was a highlight for me. I can't wait to go back there and do a full video just on the town of Julian, see the mines. But this was a sick adventure. Super huge shout out to Kiya, who joined us on this adventure. She killed it, and we had a great time, and I'm looking forward to more adventures. I don't know what I'm gonna do next week. I'm still figuring it out, but if you guys have any ideas or suggestions or comments, or just wanna say hi, please leave a comment down below, and I'll reply to them as soon as I can, because I reply to every single comment. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I had a great day. I'm gonna shower, and I might or might not be going to work. I don't know yet, which is crazy because work starts in 2 hours. Anyway, I'll see you guys for the next video. Bye!